morning, everybody. Welcome to the field dedication for Richard Demers Field and Harold Cole Field. This is the first time I've ever had to be a part of anything like this, and it's truly an honor. When I read about both individuals, Demers and Cole, it's quite heroic what happened. Demers serving his country in Vietnam, was killed in action, and Cole, who not only served in World War II, served in Korea, and actually perished in a plane crash on his way home during leave. One quote comes to mind, especially with the environment that we're in today, is that politicians come and go, the flag is always here to stay. And these gentlemen died serving that flag, they took an oath, and they upheld it till the end. So with that, I'd like to present a moment of silence, please. Thank you. I'd now like to introduce the Mayor of Marlborough, the Honorable Arthur Vigent.
Thank you, Mike. No, it really is an honor to be here today. You know, we've been doing a lot with our fields, so we have the opportunity to recognize some of our veterans that gave the ultimate sacrifice. And obviously, want to thank the Demers family for being here today. It really means a lot. It's just a wonderful facility, and couldn't ask for so more than having Lance Corporal Richard Demers as the recipient of receiving this honor of dedicating the field. So thank you all very, very much for coming. I do want to recognize Councilor Dumas and also introduce Representative Gregoire, who would like to say a few words. So thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Mayor Vigent. Thank you, Mike. I want to thank the folks here at the City of Marlborough who have worked so hard to make sure that our veterans and that those that have made the ultimate sacrifice get recognized in such a beautiful and enduring tribute. The city has gone a long way to ensure that we are doing our best to keep in mind all of those families that have served our community. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to be with you here this morning. Thank you to the family for coming out. And I just have to say, I know I made a joke in passing earlier. Okay, the bee likes orange. I made a joke in passing earlier that I think when I was in high school at Marlborough High as a female athlete some years ago, I don't even think we had a bench to sit on. So we've come a very long way. And I'm proud that not only are we honoring the memory of those who made the ultimate sacrifice, and in doing so, celebrating all of our veterans, but also uplifting the women athletes that will be able to use this beautiful facility here into the future. So thank you for having me this morning, and again, thank you to the family for coming out and joining us, and thank you for all the people who did all this work to make this come true.
Thank you, Representative Gregoire. I can tell you, Representative Gregoire is great with the veterans. Every event I have, she shows up, and anything we need, anything the veterans need, she's always there for us, so thank you. I'd now like to introduce, I know it says Keith Demers, but the sister of Richard Demers would like to speak, Mrs. Fran Rossi.
Good morning to everyone. This is the first time I've done anything like this, so bear with me. I'd like to thank the State Rep, Daniel Gregory, Mayor Vincent, Veteran of Affairs Mike Hennessy, and May Sargent, I don't know how I wrote that, and also my nephew Keith Demers for helping to make my brother Richard Demers' name immortalized. We've been waiting for, I don't know, almost 50 years for something like this to happen. And I'm glad it's finally here. He was only 19 years old when he and my brother, Joseph, decided to join together in the Marines. While one brother, Joe, was serviced in California, my brother served in Vietnam, my brother Richard. He had served several tours in Vietnam where he actually met a woman and her daughter. He had planned on them coming back to the United States with him and adopting that little girl. Unfortunately, that was not meant to be, whereas Richard never made it home. His sacrifice will never, never be forgotten. We appreciate the sacrifice that he and many other young boys made. He was supposed to be on R&R, which is rest and relief, I believe, in Okinawa. But there was another man that something in his family was going on, and he desperately wanted to get home. So my brother took his place where he was doing, and the gentleman went home to his family. Unfortunately, he was shot by a sniper standing by the guardhouse so that nobody could come in and harm anybody. That day truly broke my family's heart. My mother never survived it. She was always thinking of my brother Dickie and what things could have been. At 19, he was still very active. He used to love to tickle me because he knew I hated it. So he used to chase me around, and I'd go in the bathroom and lock the door because that was the only door he couldn't get in. But he got me when he got back out. I got back out. We were very close. I was only a few years younger than him. Always joking around, playing base. This is fitting that it's on a ball field because my family played softball and baseball all the time. As family groups, as kids that joined other teams. So this is the fitting place for this. And again, I thank you all for coming here.
Thank you, Mrs. Rossi. That closes our dedication. Thank you for coming.